What a dump. Yippee-ki-yay.
This is it.
I can't believe we're finally here.
Neither can I.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Bedford land.
Smell that air.
Yeah, breathe deep. You know, that way you can take some of it back with you when you go to Oakdale today.
As the world turns.
As soon as I check in with the boss around here, I'm going to have to take you to the airport.
You know, I get a better idea. Why don't you find the boss and I'll take Molly to the airport?
Molly is not luggage.
You know, that's funny because that's where we found you stowed.
Why are you so hot to get rid of me?
All right. Can we just cut it out? I thought we had it packed. Thought we were going to try and get along. The last thing I want to do is get back into that truck, and I don't think you do either. So why don't we all just take a look around and check things out?
Sounds good to me.
Find the owner of this place. Where do you think the owner of this place hangs out anyway?
Right behind you.
Carly? Carly Tenney?
The one and only.
Hey, why didn't you just tell me it was you when you called about the job? I thought you were in Hong Kong or something.
I was. I guess I wasn't quite ready for everyone in Oakdale to know I'm back. Hi. You must be Holden's girlfriend?
No. She's just a friend.
Yeah, and she's not staying.
Oh, that's a shame. Tell me you're just a friend, too.
But I'm staying.
Yeah, this is my cousin Jack, and he came along to help out.
Yeah, and he's really great with horses. He knows exactly where the tail and the front legs are. We'll put him in a saddle real soon, see how he does breaking them. You almost want to freshen up after that drive?
Yeah, I'd like to get a look at the horses after we unload the truck.
No problem. No problem. Just, why don't you let me get you something to eat and drink first, huh?
Okay.
Go on
deal.
in. Did you bring the money? Nice seeing you, too. Hand it over. Why me? Well, I got your postcard months ago. Found out you were back and your dad was dead and you were alone, so I figured you could use the help.
Oh, you did this for me?
No. I did it for me. Carly, I'm desperate, okay?
Whatever. Did you have a hard time getting the money?
Well, I had to lie to Jack, and that wasn't much fun.
Oh, you have a thing for him too, huh?
No, I think he has a soft spot for me. And he's a nice guy.
Well, I can see you still have a way with the men.
Oh, no, not really. You see, I got knocked up when I was 14. Dated a slew of losers and ended up in jail.
I think your luck's changing.
I hope so. Carly, why don't you...
Why me?
Well, I got your postcard months ago. Found out you were back and your dad was dead and you were alone, so I figured you could use the help.
Oh, you did this for me?
No, I did it for me. Carly, I'm desperate, okay?
Whatever. Did you have a hard time getting the money?
Well, I had to lie to Jack, and that wasn't much fun.
Oh, you have a thing for him too, huh?
No, I think he has a soft spot for me. And he's a nice guy.
Well, I can see you still have a way with the men.
Oh, no, not really. You see, I got knocked up when I was 14. Dated a slew of losers and ended up in jail.
I think your luck's changing.
I hope so. Carly, why didn't you tell Holden who you were? I mean, I thought you were the toast of the Hong Kong runways or something.
Well, the toast got burned. And there are no runways in Hong Kong, just sweaty factories and a bunch of other stuff that's too boring to go into.
Well, you're lucky you had this place to come
Let's
back
just
to.
worry about you right now, okay? That guy Jack seems pretty determined to get rid of you.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I really need you to give me a job.
What?
Well, you don't have to pay me, just pretend.
Molly, look around you. What do you think there is to do? How are you with the tractor?
Well, actually, I'm pretty good with the tiller. I can drive a straight row.
Just sit down.
What?
There is no tractor. I said that. I thought it'd be enough to send you away.
Carly, I'm not going anywhere. I need to stay near Holden. Come on, there's got to be something around here that I can do.
Well, I could hire you as a cook, maybe.
Oh, me as a cook? Everybody needs to eat. Oh, not that badly. You see, my cooking is really bad.
Well, keep it simple. My budget doesn't allow for fancy anything. You'll be fine. You want to be a cook?
You're hired.
Oh, no. You're fired. Because you're going home. Today.
You're a real killjoy, you know that?
Come on, Molly, we talked about this.
Yeah, we did, and I remember telling you that I didn't feel like getting on a plane after riding 200 hours in that truck.
You want her to fly out of here? like from an airport?
Well, that's how it usually works, isn't it?
There's no airport for 500 miles.
Really?
Really?
Well, Holden's still unpacking the truck. Shouldn't be a problem.
Why isn't any of your business what I do, Jack?
It's not my business. It's my time I'm worried about.
What are you talking about?
Would you excuse us for a second? This is my vacation. Remember, I'm not going to spend it picking up the pieces.
I don't break, Jack.
Hey, I've seen you when Holden didn't want you, remember?
How do you know what I'm...
Okay, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to see what you're trying to do, but it isn't going to work, okay? So please.
Should I leave you two alone?
No, it's okay. Did Molly happen to mention that she can't cook?
You don't like my cooking, Jack, then you don't have to eat.
Molly, this isn't going to work, okay? So just give it up. Holden doesn't need you or want you here.
Oh, we'll just see about that.
Hey, wait a minute, where are you going?
To prove you wrong.
Oh, no, you don't.
Let her go.
Miss, you really don't know what's going on.
It's Carly, and I can see exactly what's going on with you.
Really?
You're all over Molly's case, like you're her keeper.
Actually, I've had that job once, and I don't want it back.
Then leave her alone. I don't mind if she stays on here as long as she pulls her weight.
She won't be doing that in the kitchen, trust me.
From what I've heard, Molly kind of indicated you aren't much of a ranch hand.
Ranch hand? No way.
Then how exactly do you intend to pull your weight around here?
Security.
You're a banker? A millionaire?
A cop.
Of course.
Used to be a Fed.
Could this get worse?
Undercover Fed.
Obviously, you worked in an urban environment.
I can fit in anywhere.
Not if you don't relax a bit. Take in the sights. Enjoy the peace and quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Makes you nervous, doesn't it?
You know how some people have sound machines to lull themselves to sleep? Mine plays traffic.
I hope you live alone.
I keep it to a dull roar.
Well, you really are a city boy.
Chicago born and bred.
I spent some time there.
Really?
I haven't spent my whole life as a hillbilly.
I didn't say a word.
I spent some time on the lakefront in Chicago.
Good for you.
I thought it was very pretty.
Tourist country. You stayed up there, you didn't see the real city.
Look, I saw plenty of people selling nasty-looking food from carts in the street, if that's what you mean by the real city.
Hey, they are true chefs of the world.
Trust me, they're vile.
They're artists, one and all.
Oh, and how would you know this if you never went to the lakefront?
My father owned a falafel wagon.
You're lying.
You hope. So if you love the city so much, why'd you move out here in the sticks? Wait, you're hiding out from the mob.
Something like that.
You're lying.
You hope.
Actually, you in some kind of trouble?
Are you always such a cop?
You got a problem with cops?
I have a problem with people who can't mind their own business.
You've had a run-in with the law.
I didn't say that.
You didn't deny it.
I don't like to be hassled, Jack. And I don't like the people who do it.
You keep your nose clean, and you won't be.
My nose. Is that what you're looking at, G-Man?
Yes.
You're lying.
You hope.
I told you Holden would come around.
He's okay with you staying?
Yeah, I told you. Holden is a sweetheart. He's just confused. After the way Lily's been jerking him around for so many years.
Yeah, well, what about that G-Man that's with him? Didn't sound to me like Mr. Jack is in your fan club.
Oh, I can handle Jack. I got him to ante up your $1,000, didn't I?
Well, how did you get Emma's baby boy to change his mind?
I told him the truth. That I needed to stay here for a while for my own peace of mind.
And he bought that?
Sure. Okay. So I had to tell him that I was totally cool with just being friends and that I promised that I would stay out of his way.
Well, that sounds intimate. And you really are cool with just being friends?
No way. I'm going after a lot more than that. A whole lot more. I'm working against the clock here, Carly, and I'm really counting on you to help me out.
Well, I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
Well, the first thing that I got to do is get Holden alone. So if you could just distract Jack for a little while, then... Well, maybe I could make a nice romantic dinner for two with candles and the whole bit.
Forget it.
Carly...
Look, I got Holden out here for you, but I didn't sign on to play Cupid. If you want to blindside the guy with moonlight and roses, you're on your own.
Please, Carly. Come on. I have been so good. Look, I got him away from Lily. I even got him into bed. But if I'm going to make him understand that I am the one for him, the one that can make him happier than anybody, then I'm going to need some help here.
I am not messing with that cop.
Come on, Carly. Look, I am not asking you to marry the guy. I just need you to distract him long enough for me to have a clear shot at Holden.
You know you're going at this all wrong. You're too obvious. You can't just throw yourself at the guy. He's going to run.
I know that. I just don't have time to be playing some coy little waiting game here. I mean, Lily has had years to mess with Holden's head, and I got 1 week. Just one to make him realize that I'm the one that he should have been with all along. Help me, please. I am working against the clock here, Carly, and I'm really counting on you to help me out.
Well, I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
Well, the first thing that I got to do is get Holden alone. So if you could just distract Jack for a little while, then... Well, maybe I could make a nice romantic dinner for two with candles and the whole bit.
Forget it.
Carly...
Look, I got Holden out here for you, but I didn't sign on to play Cupid. If you want to blindside the guy with moonlight and roses, you're on your own.
Please, Carly. Come on. I have been so good. Look, I got him away from Lily. I even got him into bed. But if I'm going to make him understand that I am the one for him, the one that can make him happier than anybody, then I'm going to need some help here.
I am not messing with that cop.
Come on, Carly. Look, I am not asking you to marry the guy. I just need you to distract him long enough for me to have a clear shot at Holden.
You know you're going at this all wrong. You're too obvious. You can't just throw yourself at the guy. He's going to run.
I know that. I just don't have time to be playing some coy little waiting game here. I mean, Lily has had years to mess with Holden's head, and I got 1 week. Just one to make him realize that I'm the one that he should have been with all along. Help me, please.
So what exactly did you plan to do when you got Holden out here?
I really didn't have much time to work it out. The main thing was to get him as far away from Lily as possible before they had a chance to work it out themselves.
So you got Holden out of town, and... What is the matter with you? You need a strategy, cuz. A plan.
I know, I'm working on it.
Well, you gotta work fast. Just because you want the guy with all your heart, it doesn't mean you're gonna get him. Take my word for it.
Yeah? Sounds like you've been through this. Talk to me. Maybe I can learn from your experience.
You want my advice? Don't fall in love. And if you do, never, and I mean never, let the guy get the upper hand.
Sounds like you had it bad.
Let's just say I know where you're coming from.
Well, what was the guy's name, anyway? I mean, seriously, Carly. Was he from Oakdale? Because maybe I know him.
His name is Casno.
Mark?
It was his brother, Mike.
Oh, sorry, no, I never knew him.
Yeah, I heard he took off for Spain or something.
Well, I bet he was handsome. I mean, his brother Mark wasn't exactly ugly.
Yeah. Mike was easy on the eyes, but that wasn't why.
What? How far did you guys go, anyway? Was he afraid of commitment, or what happened?
It's a dead issue. Forget I said anything.
But, Carly, maybe...
Look, Molly, I have done everything I can do for you. I got Holden out here. I'm even dealing with his cousin, the cop. That's it. But I don't want to get involved. You land Holden or you don't. Either way, it's no skin off my nose.
Carly,
I mean
come on.
it, Molly. You're on your own.
Oh. Great. Holden, Carly told me about this great view from the ridge above the ranch, and you can see for miles of... Ah, that is so obvious. Carly's right. I need to...
Where's Carly?
She's in one of the back bedrooms. Why? What's up?
She's got a lot of explaining to do.
About what?
The horses.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, kinda. There are no horses.
We just checked the stable, and it's empty.
Carly! Hey, Carly!
The gate was left wide open.
What's going on? The guys just got back from the stable.
I thought you brought me out here to break horses.
I did.
So where the hell are they?
What are you talking about?
We checked the stable and the corral. There's not a sign of a horse anywhere.
Oh, my God. My horses are gone? Put it beyond right. This is just some kind of sick joke.
No, it's no joke. The horses are gone.
Well, how can that be? I put them in there myself. I put the latch on the gate.
So you're saying someone else let them go?
Well, I sure as hell didn't.
So who did? Rustlers?
Yeah, maybe.
Is it possible? I mean, could someone have gotten in there to let him out?
Anything's possible.
Okay, listen. Horses have been known to flip up the latch from inside the stall, so maybe that's what happened with one of your horses.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't had them long enough to really know their
You
habits.
didn't have them tied to their stalls?
No, the gate was locked.
Kind of careless to me. When's the last time you saw them?
Before you guys got here, sometime, I don't know.
Okay, just try to walk me through it, all right? Well, what exactly did you do?
Jack, will you spare me the third degree? Oh, man, this is bad. Those horses are a big investment. If anything happens
All right, look,
to them...
don't panic, all right? We'll find them. We'll take a look around. Maybe they're in the field or something.
Yeah, try to grove of trees along the fence. Don't just stand there. If I lose those horses, I could lose the whole damn farm.
Look around.
God, Carly, I'm sorry. You're right. This is bad. This could screw up the entire plan.
Oh, relax.
Relax. Your horses are gone.
What horses? There never were any horses.
You mean... How could you do this to me?
What were you thinking?
How could you possibly hire Holden to break horses when there aren't any?
Horses cost money. What did you expect for a lousy Grand Claiborne farm?
No. I expected you to deliver a story that Holden would believe. He's going to see through this in a minute.
He's here, isn't he?
Yeah, but the idea is to keep him here. See, this is a ranch, right? So why aren't there any horses?
Because when Dad died, he was so far in debt, I had a choice. Either sell the horses or lose the whole ranch. And even though I don't intend to make this my home for very long, it sure beats living on the street.
But what were you thinking? Holden is not going to stick around if there aren't any horses.
Well, pardon me if I didn't take into account that my cousin was going to call out of the blue and need the damn horses to hold on to her man.
I don't need horses. I need time.
You're a smart girl. You'll figure out a way to hold him here.
Not with Jack around. It won't take him long to figure out this whole thing's been a setup.
Well, it might take him longer than you think. I wasn't entirely unprepared. I loaded in some oats and some hay to make it look like we're in business.
It is going to take a hell of a lot more than that.
Well, I also hauled in some fresh manure and spread it around to make it look like horses were in the stable. I bought you some time, babe. Use it. Did you find them? Were they in the field?
No. And judging from the muck in the stables, I figure they've been gone a couple of hours. They've had time to travel.
I'm calling in the posse. See if the police can't help us track them down.
Oh, no. No, you can't do that.
Is there some special reason you don't want the police involved?
As a matter of fact, there is.
What? You gonna finally tell me that you're really hiding out here?
Not from the mob. As a matter of fact, my family and the sheriff didn't exactly get along.
Oh, is that right?
That's right. My dad and his wife, they fought a lot, mostly about me. And my dad drank, and Lee, she shot up this place more than once. She practically bit off the ear of one of the deputies that was sent to break up the domestic dispute.
So did you bite somebody, too?
As far as the sheriff's concerned, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And I guarantee, if you call and ask for his help, he'll tell you to put that phone where the sun don't shine.
Maybe he'll view it differently when he finds out I'm a cop. Professional courtesy, you know?
Well, fine. Go ahead and give it a try.
But I don't know why a big shot G-man like yourself needs a bunch of local yokels to help him find a herd of horses.
Listen, you.
Hey, come on, you two. We're losing time here, all right? If we set out now, maybe we can find these horses.
Okay, because you're calling the shots. Can you give us any descriptions whatsoever?
They're brown. And if there's no one on their backs yelling, giddy up, they're probably mine.
Man, lady, you are a piece of work.
Come on, Gus. If we're gonna look, let's look.
I think I ought to demand a refund. You cannot tell me that a bag of oats and a pile of manure is going to keep Holden here for long.
How did this get here?
I don't know. Maybe Jack brought it in. You better stop checking your mail and help me figure out what the hell I'm going to do.
I don't believe this.